Hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing tonight? Sorry about the little bit of delay. Took me a second. Hey, Autumn, what's up? Hope you're doing well tonight. I do have it on normal latency on accident, so there is going to be a slight delay from me to you, but it won't matter very much today because I am streaming by myself. All right, so the polls are in, and Doki Doki Literature Club did win. So I actually played about maybe 20 minutes of this back in 2018, and I never uploaded the video. I never played it again or anything after that. So I'm really excited to kind of like read to you guys tonight. Yeah, I'm great, Autumn. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well. And yes, Nick, I've only gotten so far in the game, and it was years and years ago, so I'm really excited. All right. Let's enter our name. Lots and lots of reading. Hey. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Haha! I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe. But only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Quirky. Oh, well, I am kind of mean, right? Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. She just doesn't know me well enough. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Quirky, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. That sounds like me when I talk to my kids. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just by getting on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! She's so cheery and happy, and I just can't relate. I can't relate to the cheery and happy. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. I think we all know someone that's like that, just overly optimistic and happy all the damn time. The school day is as ordinary as ever, but it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Right, me too, Autumn. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie! Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, someone has a crush on me, and her name is Sayori. I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki, made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. She probably is just that cunning, to be honest. Like, let's be real. The ones that are super cheery like that are usually extremely smart and not as airheaded as we believe they are. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Huh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Whoa. Ah, Quirky, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. How does she know my name? Hey, Nebula. Welcome in. So excited to see you here. Glad. I got a little bit of my little drinky drink too. Oh, I didn't even show you guys my snacks. Look. I got little mini cookies and I got some Chex Mix too. I dropped it. Okay, I got it. We are prepared for the night. Let's go. All right. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear, and then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid. Mature? I see. She is a little bit more mature in aspects. She seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice. Oh, Siri, shut up. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Quirky. Monica smiles sweetly. Don't like that. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but it. Sorry, I'm trying to read chat too. I'm trying to I'm stuttering and shit. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. Well, why are you even thinking like that? We're looking for a freaking club, not a girlfriend. So, having her smile at me so genuine feels a little. You too, Monica. Come, sit down, Quirky. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Why are they all blushing at me? You guys see that? A little bit, I got a little bit of that Riz, So fucking stupid. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh-wah! Whatever the fuck that noise is. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little white cats, or little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. That sounds so cute. Hit him with the Riz. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, and I follow. It's delicious. Sayori walks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcakes around in my fingers and looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. It's so weird because she's like a baby, and she's being weird on the screen. I don't like it. But not for you, you dummy. All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I'd rather like a glass of wine, but I think I'm a high school student, so I can't yet. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Hey, Bimos, welcome to the chat. Playing a little bit of Doki Doki tonight. Hope you're doing well. Okay, that's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I don't know, that position, like her positioning, it seems a little bit forward. Just like this much. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Why do we know so much about Monica? And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then, I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all of the effort to start something brand new, especially when something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow at this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member. Monica was a classmate last year. You probs had an eye on her. That's true, Bimos. I did read that, but I just feel like he kind of knew stuff like not her hair was tied up in a bow every day, more like I know where you live, you know what I mean? It just gave me that vibe, and I kind of got like taken aback by that. though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So quirky, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Those are actually really good books. I like anything where I can use my imagination and create my own sense of world inside my head. I love that. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Did I see Alex come in here? I could have swore I did. I did see Alex. Is she still in here? Hi, Alex. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately, and I read a horror book once. I read a lot of horror. Like I read a lot of Stephen King and Dean Koontz when I was younger. I wish I could like go back and read more. I wish I could have read more. And I don't have time to like sit down and read a book anymore, so like that sucks. I just really grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri, for someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Really, Autumn? Awesome. Yeah, no, I really, really liked it. Hey, Nebula, I understand, but thanks for being here anyways. That's fine. I'm glad to see like all my favorite little girlies here. I love it. Thank you guys. And Bimos, if you're still here, thank you for joining as well. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, even if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What? She doesn't seem like the type. She seems like she watches a lot of like dramas that include a kick-ass lead that beats people up or some shit. I don't know. What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Hi, Kiri. Welcome to the chat. Playing a little bit of Doki Doki tonight. Make sure you grab a snack, something to drink, maybe a cookie, maybe a bagel chip, and enjoy the story. It's going to be a lot of me reading, so hopefully you guys like that. It's lots and lots of reading. My face already hurts. Definitely getting a workout in the jaw area. I remember loving Goosebumps when I was a kid. I remember getting into other horror movies. Yes, Goosebumps was a huge one for me when I was little. And then I moved on to like Stephen King and Dean Koontz. Those are two of my top writers growing up. After I hit like 15, 16, I started stealing my grandpa's books. Sayori Seidels, what? Siddles? Seidels? I've never seen this word before in my entire life. Behind Natsuki and puts her hands, I think I should say saddle. Sides? Siddles? What the hell is this? Someone look this word up. What is this? Anyways, and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? Maybe. Is that what that was? Did it say slides? Did it actually say slides? But it didn't say that. It didn't, did it? Am I having a stroke? Because it didn't look like it said slide. Siddle. It said siddle. Yeah, maybe it was slide. I'm having an aneurysm. What the fuck? Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Oh, is it? Was it It had to have been, because what the hell is a siddle? You know what? I'm gonna look it up right now. Oh my gosh. I'm looking it up right now. Let's see. Siddle. It says walk in. I siddled up to it is a word. It's a word, guys. To walk in a furtive or timid manner, especially sideways or obliquely. It's a fucking word. What the fuck? Ew, that's an ugly word. I don't ever want to read that again. It made me feel like I was dumb as shit. I don't like feeling stupid. And I was on the spelling team growing up, so there's no way, like, they had to have just put that shit in the dictionary, because no way. Hey, Witchy, welcome. welcome in. And I do know that Adrian did go live, so I understand if some of you guys have to go, and I won't have any hard feelings or anything, because he did just go live. I just saw. Oh, hey, Kaylee, welcome in. So just letting you guys know that I won't be upset or anything. I totally get it. Look, they introduce new worlds all the time. Oh, yeah, they do introduce new words. That, I don't know. That has to be a new one because I've never seen it before, ever. But that's, I understand how Natsuki feels. Hey, Flowerface, welcome in. Welcome in. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Thanks, Autumn. I really appreciate that. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Mom and Dad are separated right now. I don't like it. I didn't want to bug him again because I don't want to take his Tuesdays away as well as his Saturdays. Because Saturday we have a stream together, of course, like you guys know. So, yeah, I don't want to take away his Tuesdays. I know that if I asked, he would probably do it, and I'm just like, I don't want to do that because like he's a yes man and you guys know that about Adrian. He's such a good person and he says yes to everything and I don't want to take away his time all the time. You know what I mean? So this is me being um selfless instead of selfish. So, yeah. And like I said, this is just basically a lot of reading. Like I'll be doing this for like another hour and a half or so just reading and stuff. So, like, I totally understand if it's not your thing as well, you know. Shared custody until Saturday. That's a good one. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write poems of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Sayori is so happy. Like, I feel like everyone needs a friend like Sayori. Hey, so Flower, this is called Doki Doki Literature Club. It is a horror game, believe it or not. It came out in 2018, so it's pretty old. But I never got to fully play it. Like I played like 20 minutes back in 2018 and I never finished it. So I was like, man, this would be a really fun thing to do. I had people vote and then they picked it. It will be a lot of reading. It's a story, but it's definitely worthwhile from the things I have seen about it. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Quirky? Yeah. Awesome sauce. I'm really happy that you guys are going to stick around. Monaco smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining a club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh no, it's weird. But I'm sorry, I thought, Corky, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. I'm not. If I were there, I would just say no and leave, but how am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone, I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Quirky, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Like, no. This is cringy. I weirdly enough feel like I've played this one, but it may just be super similar to a different one. You might have, Alex. This is old, like 2018 old, so... And my jaw hurts, so give me a second. Oh. It could be. There's so many out there now. I played one a long time ago. I don't remember the name of the game, but the developer was Angela He, or Angela Hay. I don't know how she would pronounce it. And it was phenomenal. It had me in tears by the end. Oh my god. I wish I could play it on stream, but it has like a lot of dark matter in it. And I know while this one does, the other one, I wouldn't be able to switch the screen off fast enough. But it was a really good one. Angela He or Angela Hay, however you pronounce her last name. Amazing. Like, absolutely incredible visual novelist. Like, love it. I could talk about her all day. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Quirky, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed home after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay, she's so sweet. Like, she's just like cute as hell. Gotta make sure that this doesn't pop out. With that, the two of us depart the clubroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Ooh! All right. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Do I actually get to write one? I'm going to crunch on this. Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Honestly, I already like Sayori the most. Like, I like Yuri because she literally is me. But Sayori is like my daughter, just full of positivity and sunshine and rainbows and happy. And like, I feel like everybody needs someone like that in their life, someone that's the opposite of them. So I think I'm gonna go with Sayori and try to figure out what she likes and maybe play. Ooh! What do you guys think Sayori would like? Help me out. And I am on normal latency, so... Did I drop my cookie on the floor? No, I didn't. It's right here. Which one? Which one? I'm thinking like Destiny. Like, she seems like that kind of girl. Like, someone who talks about... Maybe Holiday, too. BMOS. Maybe Destiny? Oh, no. That was Yuri. So we know for sure anime would be Natsuki because she got really excited. Kitty? Oh my god, she likes cute things too. I forgot. Okay. What about fun? Okay. Together? Ooh! Okay. Okay, so Natsuki acts like a badass, but she likes cute things. So like Fluffy would be like her. Unrequited, that would be Yuri because she's so dark. Ooh, mouse. No, it's too cute! Okay. I'm fucking up. But Natsuki does like those cute things as well, so it's really hard. Happiness, because she's super happy. Peace? No! Why would Natsuki jump for peace? She looked like she wanted to rip my face off. Twirl? No! Ah! Special? Okay. Passion? Okay. Desire? Oh, that'd be Yuri. Socks? Oh, joy! Yes. That's deep. This is definitely like Yuri. Let's do love. Jump? No. Color? Oh my god, it's hard because Natsuki. Hi, Zara. Welcome in. Welcome in. I feel like Sayori and Natsuki have a lot of the similar traits. Okay, Rose? Okay! Alright. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what they want from me. Hi again, Quirky. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Quirky. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Dang, that's what I'm saying. How she like cute things and she's such a brat, guys. You can cook, but you are a brat. Sayori told me you didn't want to even join any clubs this year and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Is that a threat? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. I knew she liked anime. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Quirky always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Do you want to marry me or something, Yuri? You're always in my face. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? See, she's just so cute. Sayori is so cute. Oh, I love her. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Quirky can become good friends too. Stop putting those things in my face. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori? Me? No, not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Oh my gosh, what is happening? It's so cringy. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. All right. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature clubs seems too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks into their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Huh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. I cannot talk right now. My jaw is killing me. And not in the good way. Oh man. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Ooh, that's a good idea. What kind? Ah, well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Ah, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things that make them come to life. This is why I picked her. Because she's so, like, awesome and innovative. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh no. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're going to have a lot less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder and to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Huh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on, at least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Huh? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips on the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look at your bow. It isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Dang, Quirky! Why you come up for her neck like that? Just telling her all about herself. All the bad things. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie? And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? What? Why is she why me? Why is me being so mean? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest? What is happening? Hey, welcome in. How are you doing? Can I just call you Sam? Is that fine? Is that fine? There goes Sam. Can I just call you Sam? Welcome in. Just playing a little bit of Doki Doki. Lots and lots of reading. It's story time day. I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Whew. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed it sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Oh my god. She's forgetting that I'm a boy. Oh my god. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew! That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. Maybe she's trying to say, if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let me do things like this. Oh, let me touch her buttons. What is this? Why did I do this? Her buttons. What the fuck? It's so cringy. And if you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. Ooh, excuse me. I burped. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Aw, it's so cute. It's so cute. It's so cute. Well, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Oh, this just got a little bit more interesting. She wants me to wake her up in the morning, you know? Like, it wouldn't make sense for me to sleep in my own house if I'm gonna wake her up in the morning and go into her house and I sleep with her and I wake up together, you know? How cute and cute and cute. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay, quirky. I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Did I? I can kind of. A little bit. I don't know. That's weird. I voice act, so like I practice a bunch of different voices, but I never remember how I do them. So sometimes they just come out. So that's cool though. Someone did tell me I sounded like him at one point. I think I was trying to do like a kid voice for a game, and it sounded like him. Hey, Brittany, welcome in. It's going well. It's just like a lot of reading, so like this entire area of my face right here hurts. So like I'm struggling a little bit. I didn't realize that this was going to be a lot of pain and work. I'm exercising. Oh, were you? Yeah. Dad the Bunny is such a good game. That's one of my favorite games that I ever voiced in. I'm so glad that you stopped in. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Hey, Sinister, welcome in. How are you doing? We're playing some Doki Doki. Lots of reading. You better have a snack. Oh, I just hit my monitor. That's cool. I hope everyone's enjoying the read. I know that, like, it's just reading. Hey, Remy. Thank you for stopping in, bud. That's awesome. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Wondiferous? I can't even say it! Wondiferous? Yes, I said it right. It is. Like, I never knew that talking that much in one period of time. Yeah. Like, I feel like I might have lost weight in my face. Hey, nature, welcome in, welcome in. I'm so happy to see so many familiar faces tonight. That makes me feel so good. Thank you guys for stopping in. Playing a little Doki Doki, lots and lots of readings, so I hope you guys don't get sick of my voice, because that's all I'm doing right now is talking. I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Why is my character so obsessed with Monica, though? Because, like, she's not even that bad. Yeah. My facial muscles strong. I'm gonna have, like, the crimson chin. You know what I mean? From Fairly Odd Parents? Yeah, that's gonna be me. After I'm done reading this damn story. Thanks so much, Brittany. I appreciate that. Sometimes my kids don't think so, especially when I'm mad. Just saying. I'm gonna be crunching in the mic too, so enjoy. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show to my poem? Sayori! Not the Crimson Chin. I know, Fairly Odd Parents is so good. I even liked the live action with Drake Bell when he played Timmy Turner as like a fucking grown-ass boy. I don't know if you remember that. I'm old, so I don't know. But yeah, that was my shit. Just like Jimmy Neutron. Loved that for us. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Quirky. Huh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Yeah, horror ASMR.
Because I have no idea what I like either.
I just fucking started punching. Ew, that was gross. Why'd I do that? Ew, why'd I do that? That's fucking gross. I know, we are. Yes, Courage a Cowardly Dog. Invader Zim, absolutely. The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Okay. Like, if you didn't grow up on these shows, then your life just wasn't as great as everybody else's. The heck is wrong with me? Nature. You're supposed to love people for everything about them, for all their flaws and inconsistencies. As long as they're a good person, you should be happy. Ooh, Ren and Stimpy too, Brittany. Ren and Stimpy. I'm just being myself, Nature. If I'm being quite unequivocally myself, that's what that is. I'm like this all of the time, on and off stream. So, anyways, back to the story. Because I have no idea what I like either. Geez, I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a quirky poem. Good. Good. Hi, Tattletale. Welcome in. Did they? Brittany, I have a mug. I have a mug of Ren. Like, a rug. Oh my gosh. Let me show you something. I love them. Now they're just gonna chill on my desk. I love them. I have I have Arnold from Hey Arnold over there too. And then I did have Patrick, but it looks like my 6-year-old got to him again. I think that's the second time I've bought Patrick and he's gone. He's missing off my shelf now. But yeah, no. They're at the dollar store, Brittany. They have SpongeBob, Ren and Stimpy, Hey Arnold. What else did they have? I think they might even have had Cat Dog. Yes, nature. Chocolate! Chocolate! Yeah, no, I like that one. I like that episode. Of course. They got together. Did you watch the movie? She like they kissed in the rain on top of the roof. Do you not remember that? Yeah, like they were like a thing. And Helga confessed like her love to him. Yes, yes, yes. Cat Dog, the best dog in Cat. Yeah, Brittany, Brittany, Brittany. You have there's been I think like 2 Hey Arnold movies. One of the ones is when Helga confesses her love to Arnold, and then the other one was the adventures where Arnold went searching for his parents in the jungle or some shit. They really are kind of like old now. But yeah. How do you not know this? I'm a cartoon person. I'm such a cartoon person. So like anything off of Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon from back in the day is my shit, including like Doug, Rocko's Modern Life. Like that was my era. I don't really like all this new shit. But yeah. It's a quirky poem, and that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird. I know. Courage the Cowardly Dog is unmatched. It is the best show that was ever made in that era. Just like I feel like Coraline and Monster House were such amazing films for their time because it was a horror genre for children. And as a child who comes from a household of a bunch of Halloween and scary stuff, watching Courage, watching Coraline, Monster House, like scary movies as a kid was like, fuck yeah, like something for me. Instead of all this ooey gooey lovey rainbow shit all the damn time. Like, not everything's about Disney princesses and fucking Pixar mom ass, you know? I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? You guys get me, right? Like, you guys understand. Because like back in the day, it was all about like all that lovey-dovey stuff. Yeah, anything Tim Burton, masterpieces, Nightmare Before Christmas, Halloweeny, like, yeah. Oh my god, I just got done watching James and the Cuckoo Clock again for like the millionth time. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but oh, I love that movie. It's so fucking sad, but amazing at the same time. Yeah, it's just the best. Everything about that is just the best. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Well, I mean, Ren and Stimpy back in the day, like that stuff. As a kid, you don't know what the hell is happening. Nowadays, all these kids know about that stuff, so it would be deemed inappropriate. But back in the day, I mean, look at Home Alone. All the references in Home Alone. Hey, Matt, welcome into the chat. Hope you enjoy your stay. We're doing some Doki Doki tonight. Lots and lots of reading and talking and just chilling. Oh yeah, I would definitely watch a Coraline live action if they don't fuck it up. Like Death Note was one of my favorite animes, and then the live action came out, and it made me look at Death Note funny, so I never watched it again. Even though the anime is incredible, I just couldn't look at it the same after that shitty ass live action. So I don't know if you guys know what Death Note is. That's an anime, but yeah. The live actions have been poop, so. Thanks, Brittany. I really do enjoy it, and it's like nice to just like chill and talk to everybody too. You thought that what was fan made? Sorry. I'm trying to keep up because I don't know how my latency's doing with you guys. I don't know how behind I am. So I'm gonna crunch. Oh my god. You guys ever watch Code Lyoko? Code Lyoko was the best fucking show that was ever created when I was little. Oh, is he getting mad? Is he screaming because he's angry, or is he screaming because he's scared? Mm. Aw, Nature! It was really nice having you in here. Thank you so much for joining. I hope to see you again in the next stream. I am going live on Saturday with Adrian, same time. We're probably going to play a, a new game. We're going to play some Boomin, and then we're going to play probably some Demonologist if it's fixed as well on Saturday. So yeah. Oh yeah, I heard about that, Autumn. I bet he's having a fucking blast with that. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now, not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Quirky. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people can do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motives here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all, yeah. And I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Oh god, hers? Oh my gosh. Alright.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
What the fuck am I doing right now? Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot about it. Oh, I fucking skipped that because I'm laughing at my... I can see myself delayed on YouTube and it's making me laugh. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be... I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Oh, I gotta show other people? Um, Yuri, maybe? She's not even gonna like this because it's all happy and about sunshines and rainbows. um, Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. It doesn't look like she's burying her face in her hands to me. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I realize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. Can't relate. I've been stuttering this whole damn stream. I've been stuttering this whole fucking stream, guys. And she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. And not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most difficult part. I might take you up. Oh my fucking god, I need a drink. Like a real drink. Because I can't talk. Clear my throat. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought processes behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay, Ghost Under the Light?
The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Okay. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? Who even does cursive anymore? I don't know anyone who does cursive writing anymore. My grandpa didn't even do cursive writing. He wrote in all caps. I don't know anyone who writes in cursive. Maybe a doctor. Maybe a doctor. Because their handwriting is the fucking worst. And it's always like a scribble. But I don't see any normal people writing in cursive. My signature looks like shit when I sign stuff. I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Do you write in cursive writing, Autumn? I can't. I know that like our generation has to be like the last generation to have even learned how to do it. Because I don't see it anywhere. And like everybody that I know kind of like scribbles on the signature line now. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Sam. Like, no one knows that shit no more. Like, it's sad in a way because, like, cursive is so pretty, but, like, oh, Ren, where'd you go? But, yeah, no. Everyone I know just scribbles on a line when they sign their name. So. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Mild? I feel like you're super, super, like, dark and mysterious, Yuri. Yeah. Hey, it's Natsuki. Welcome to the chat. I'm about to choose your poem next. And that's really cool, Autumn. I'm a firm believer in teaching your kids whatever they need to be learning, regardless if other people think it's relevant or not. I think it's awesome. It's an awesome skill for them to have. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Quirky. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps, the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy to know. It makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. All right, Natsuki. I don't know if you're still in here, but we're picking you next. Well, it's about what I expected. What from someone like you? That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? She's so fucking violent for someone who is so about everything. You know what I mean? It's so strange. Don't understand. I'll pass. Anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Oh, awesome, Natsuki. Not that you'll like it.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
That's probably how she sounds. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it all falls flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I... Monica. I chose Monica last on purpose because I don't like the obsession that my character has with her. I feel like there's a slight weirdness to it, so Monica gets chosen last. Hi, Quirky. Having a good time so far? Yeah, good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid. I don't like that. You're always listening? Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ah ha ha! Don't worry, Quirky. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? but it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Mm-hmm. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are really different. Not super different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect the way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you are you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Oh my god, if you think about it, it is like really sad. Like, I don't know. Some of the things that she did that she does like is sad. Huh. That's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot too. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. Wait a minute. Because, my eyeball itches. Because I was told to pick someone. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. I feel like she's foreshadowing something. Aha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, why is hers so long? Hers has a scroll bar. All right, hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction that spackle protrudes. A nosy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It was just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. He. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Oh my gosh. It's okay, yeah. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. I'm so hard on myself. Even if I wish that I could actually read what it wrote when I picked the words. It should have given me an actual I don't know, some AI generated note or something. But this was 2018. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is This is literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Oh, they don't like each other. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Quirky did too. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Quirky liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh, you guys are bantering. That's not what You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Quirky appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours? Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everything okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as Quirky started showing up. What? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Quirky, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force him to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Quirky. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings. Oh my god! They're so different from each other. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Quirky? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's gonna be Sayori, help! And so instead I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Quirky. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This isn't exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes... Stop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Oh my god, what's up with all the titty talk? Big and beautiful. Sayori! Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri brushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Way to make it about you, Monica. We're talking about how great Sayori is. I don't like how I feel about Monica already. Nah. It's nothing like I can blame. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I know, Monica gives me the creeps a little bit. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was all right, well, mostly. Quirky, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod myself with a newfound determination. Quirky, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. She's so cute. She beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I am not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Huh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like this. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Quirky, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see with what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, stretch. Oh, I hit my window. Stretch. Oh, welcome back, Nebula. Woo, that day took a long time. That was the second day, guys. I'm already an hour and a half into the stream. I only have 30 more minutes left. Okay. So, let's do Ocean. Oh no, not her. Awesome. Extraordinary. Smile. Pure. No, you're not pure. You're a brat. Peaceful. Heart. Fireflies. Giggle. No. Passion. Childhood. That's a good one since her and I have been friends forever. Family. Friends. Unrequited is such a huge word. Oh, I haven't saved this entire time. That would have been really bad for me. Okay. Melody? No. Anxiety, but I don't know if that would be her or if that would be her. I'm gonna say special. Summer? No! Excitement? Amazing. Marriage? Marriage? Marriage for Sayori? Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Quirky. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in the mood. Or in a good mood. Look at me. Messing up words this whole damn stream. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? She wanted me to spend my monies on her. Ooh, Chex Mix break. You guys want to hear this? Look. So fucking gross. Oh my god. Don't even mind me. I'm like this all the time. Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Ahaha, I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan on conveniently forgetting that you spent your money so that I would lend you some. Nebula. No. I was thinking about it for a little while because it seems like on Saturdays you guys get so excited about my wine pourings and the crunching in the mic. So I was contemplating. Oh, and you saw my new TikTok. I'm trying to get those, what is it called? I'm trying to get those 3,000 followers so I can stream. I want to stream on TikTok so bad. And I'm just like, if everybody else is doing it, why can't I do it too? You know what I mean? It's so fucking funny. I got so many views on it already. I just uploaded it. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Exactly. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Quirky to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Yeah, Nebula. Oh my god. Like, it came to me. I'm just like, I need to get on this like little TikTok trend before it's over and like just make something stupid about it. So I put on like my pink wig because I have a bunch of wigs. Like I have the one that I'm wearing, which is like the normal quirky wig or whatever. And then I have a purple, a pink, 2 orange ones, one that's long and one's a bob. And then I have a silver bob wig also. So I like wigs. I want to get like a green one, like a faded green and like a faded blue one. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my own book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun side of you. There's no way you could think of that. You were right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That, still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me in the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Whoa. Something smacks her in the face and tumbles on the desk. I didn't think that was a face smack. It sounded like a booty cheek. Sam. Yeah, no. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I was I just want my followers on TikTok. Like I'm trying to like put more content out there. I just want to go live on there so like I can live stream on TikTok and play video games like Phasmophobia, Among Us, the Demonologist. It'll be just really fun. And then I'll have like a bunch of people that can join and we can all have fun. It'd be fun. Ow, what was that? A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just going to give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over there for just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Thank you so much, Sam. I'm really trying. Like, I've cut up a bunch of like older videos and I've been posting on there, but at the same time, like, I don't record enough anymore for me to be able to cut up videos. So I have to I have like 2 videos I need to record. Maybe I'll record tonight. I don't know. There's like 2 games I really need to record that I've been trying to get out there. I have a video I need to edit that I recorded last week and I never edited it. I just don't feel like it. I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm about to hire Adrian and he can edit my freaking video. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, geez, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Oh, I would beat her ass. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. You're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you play music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay, that sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Quirky. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean to put any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back into her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Quirky, Quirky! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monica were going to make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I need a drink. Pour some more water in there. Boop, boop, boop. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay. Okay, Monica. We'll be back soon. Oh, are you going with Quirky to get some supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with him. Aw, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find a poster paper too. Okay. Ready, Quirky? Yep, let's go. Why did Monica try to take over that? Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Oh my god, blah, 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 blah. My fucking tongue is twisted. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep, we're gonna do a poetry performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Quirky, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. What the fuck? I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. She's so cute. Oh, Alex, thank you so much. Yay. Thank you. I wasn't expecting anything today after the massive donations from the other day. This is so kind. Thank you so much. Yay. I'll use that to get a jaw massager because my jaw hurts from talking so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Alex. No, you're the best. Seriously. Literally. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Yay. That makes me so happy. You meanie, I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Quirky, this classroom over here is empty. I love you guys too, Nebula, so much. so much. You guys are so awesome, and I love being here. I love just talking with you guys. I feel like I'm right in front of you guys, and we're having a real conversation about like just talking about cartoons is just so cool and just fun, and it's so nice. I love you guys. Thank you. Hey, Quirky, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this, but in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. Now, let me save again. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Yeah, I know that Monica is not the best in here. So like I played only 20 minutes of the game, so I don't know everything. But I do know that Monica is sketchy. But please, 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 please don't spoil anything for me, cuz I haven't played all of it. And the only time I've ever played was when it first came out, and I only played the first 20 minutes, and I'm about almost 2 hours in. So please, please don't spoil. So going on adventuring with Sayori brings a lot of special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Yeah. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight into the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons. Sayori pulls a box of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons off the box, reading the color names. All right. That's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. Smack. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Oh, she is me. I am so clumsy. Hey, Kensley, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow, ow, ow. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayori, but it hurts. Just do it for a second. I have never, ever hit my head and looked like that after. I'm feeling like this is a thirst trap. Like this much. Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge red mark in the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. Quirky, where would we even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink will do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Sam, she really did say OnlyFans. That's wild. For 2018. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. See? Sayori just needs to be our wifey for lifey. Current. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. There she goes. She's just still in that position. She's just still in the position. That's wild. She had all that time in the world to get up, bro. She had one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily spook crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori a bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. How did you forget? Girl, get up off the flow like that. Um, Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. For real. Actually, I can't really relate. Like my knees be popping and locking, but I'm a very flexible person. It's why I have 3 kids. So but yeah, so like I mean, something light, something small, something great. It's things, just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. It looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Quirky. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time. Can you imagine Adrian? Oh my god, Quirky. Like his voice, he'll be like talking normal to you guys, like this, like normally like Adrian pitch, and then he'll be like, "Oh my god, Quirky." Like, oh my god. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, then I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. It does. It does drop like 3 octaves. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah. You don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. I wasn't rushing you out of the closet. You probably wouldn't have hit your head. Quirky. I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. He says stuff deep for sweet to show his excitement too much. I wouldn't be surprised. I think that I don't think I make him uncomfortable, but I think I make him really think. Because some of the shit that I can say so quickly and whittle, like, I have so much wit, is what I'm saying. Like, it's so quick, and I can do it so fast that it stuns him. He's shocked. So he's like, oh my fucking god, like, how did she come up with that? So I think it's just funny. Overall, it's funny to me. It always has been. He's been that way since I've known him. Before I even know that I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happened when you've been friends for so long. Maybe you're right, Quirky. Get the fuck up off the flow. I don't even want to see it no more. So glad there's... do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever, if I'm honest to myself. There's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but, well, I hope so. It's been this way. Stop. It's been this way already. I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. Sayori has a whimsical expression. Whimsical. Yeah. It's just, I do it to my husband all the time. I'm just so fast with like what the things that's, and then last night I'll just be like saying random shit. Like out of nowhere, I think I asked him something about suffocation. I was laying there in bed. He was on his phone and I was laying there and I'm just like, I said something about suffocation. He was like, what the fuck are you talking about, babe? I'm just like, I don't know. Just curious. Like, I'm really random. I could talk about literally anything all the time. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside, and when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica. Good luck with that. She's going to see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Now she wants to get up. You could have at least, like... Oh my gosh. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I do. I'm so random. I don't know. It's just part of my personality, I guess. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump without much success. In a moment, we will make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about to get ready to start sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right. Huh? She grinned frantically. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Quirky. Well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, girl, you were slumped on the fucking floor, the entire time. So what do you mean an adventure? Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Okay, I think I'll do the poems because it is already at my 2 hours. I'll try to do the poem part fast, and then we will stop it here. And if next Tuesday you guys want to see this again, then I can do that next Tuesday. But we'll do the poems first. We'll start with Sayori. Quirky, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. Your poems are so good. Yesterday and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... No way. Not even Natsuki. Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something, but I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. What? That's so cute. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things, like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. That's actually a really nice thing to say to someone. Like, even if someone's struggling like that, you can just be like, you know, I can feel through you. That's romantic. Aw, I like that. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting into my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you? I pat Sayori's head. Oh, so we went from the shoulder pat to the head pat. Ooh. If you guys watch K-dramas or any kind of Asian drama, you know that this is not the same as this. Okay? This is like, you know, the heart. Fucking stupid. I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Quirky, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive to her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry, it's fine. I'll get that for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. She clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little bit clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Geez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Oh shit, here we go. Why is it so fucking long?
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all of my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put it in the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle's caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door.
What is she saying?
Finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them down from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Dude. I think I kind of get this one. She's saying that like she puts all of her emotions metaphorically into bottles and she gives them away and she keeps giving them away, but every time that she gives them away, they break. So like she's trying to like create more happiness and she keeps trying to give it away, but it's destroying her. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe just because I'm used to being so cheerful. That's another thing, is that like we can't expect our cheery friends to be cheery all the time. Everybody has feelings, you know. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out really good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope to keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it, no more than a week later. Dang. You're gonna play your friend like that? Dang. Like, my character really be talking the most shit. He really just be talking shit. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay. Do Yuri next. I already know this bitch is on something. Is it my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Quirky. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem? Or Sayori's, perhaps? Well, I guess you could say that. I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I write them for myself, not for anyone else. Why are you being so weird? So don't really need for people to like them or anything, Yuri. I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I try to do something in your style, I would probably just do a terrible job. I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind, it likes to do that sometimes. Anyway, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Hey, welcome in, Softy. Thank you so much for joining. I'm going to be probably playing for maybe 15 more minutes. It just depends on how long it takes for me to read through the rest of the poems. And then we'll end the stream for the night. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. So you already do kind of got ADHD a little bit. That's certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, an example of that if you'd like to read it, of course. All right, let me see. Okay. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. Bread's a guilty snack? Oh, that's okay, Softy. I'm happy that you joined anyways at all. I love all people who come through here. So I hope you enjoy the rest of stream. My attention was caught off by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window, or scuttering. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. That is true. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic pavilion conditioning. I slice the bread and feed myself again. She's so weird. Oh, awesome. This is the first time I've played through the game at all. I played for about 20 minutes back when it first came out, and then I never played it again. So I thought streaming it would probably be the best way for me to get through it. So I've been playing for about 2 hours and 10 minutes. So it's pretty good so far. Lots of reading and not a lot of choices. Like I was hoping there'd be more choices for me, but yeah, it's not too bad. I'm excited to get to the meat of the game. And Nebula, shut up. Don't talk about meat. I know you're here. I know you heard me say meat, and you're thinking about a meat joke. Because you're me. So. I know you. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express my vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Alex. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself, Nebula. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Oh, did you just finish him watching it? That's awesome. Yeah, I'm really excited to get to the meet. I'm not sure how long this game is though, and on Tuesdays I only stream for 2 hours usually. I'm actually a little over the time that I'm supposed to be. Um, but on Saturdays I stream for longer, but I play multiplayer games if you're ever interested in watching those. I play a lot of Phasmophobia and Demonologist on Saturdays. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that quirky? Well, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult for someone and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting on a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Thank gosh. You do kind of just talk, don't you? All right, 2 more. Um, well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take a train wreck. I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you probably are the most critical. Hey, what makes you wait? Maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well, then keep practicing, and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's something tells me that Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. She's so mean. I go camping during the weekends, won't be able to see them. Ah, okay, no problem. You can always watch the VOD if you want. That was a little unnecessary, but think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem here. Okay. Amy likes spiders. You know what? I heard about Amy. Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. This is a good one too, because it's basically saying that some of us, like most of the time, there's like this one person that we don't like for just one reason. They have amazing qualities otherwise, but they don't like, there's one thing that's just really fucked up. Spiders, or they don't like the flower you like, or they hang out with someone that you don't like, so fuck them, kind of thing. That's interesting, actually. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think it was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being, like anyone who would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks It doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy and to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you for or think less of you. She's talking about her manga collection and how she likes anime and stuff. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as she's definitely talking about her manga. They're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today, huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some sort of weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. It's odd how someone can make a bad impression of someone just because of one flaw they don't like. It's kind of sad. Yeah, exactly, Softy. I guess I should try not to blame. Oh, I did not even read that. I need a drink. Okay. If she feels insecure about it, her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure, and Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too. So look forward to it. All right, Monica. Save the worst for last. Hi again, Quirky. How's the writing going? All right, I guess I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on it. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. All right, it's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. I don't want to. I want to talk to Sayori and Sayori only. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I don't feel like it. I'm not, like, approachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. You are. You are putting pressure on me. I don't feel like it. I'm all about Sayori and Sayori only. I'm a one-man woman. I'm a one-woman man. Because I'm a boy. I'm a boy in this one. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, all right. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? All right, let's take a look. Save me. Interesting. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless how do you say that? Cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveform, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load me? It's even more abstract than the last one. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I never really seen before. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short made it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. It's still hard for me to tell what is it about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Okay. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change. Oh. or when something unexpected may happen. That's crazy. She just broke the fourth wall. Look, you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. And then I fucking saved it. What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone can come sit in the front of the room. About the festival. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in a few days. And embarrassing yourself instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each one of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Who's been coloring on a poster holds it up for everyone to see. Oh, cool. I like the idea of bringing like other people up and then they can do poems if they want to. You didn't already start putting those posters up? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask of them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of the club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the most important people who perform, the better... Oh, and the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. She's so positive. I love it. That's right. And it's those reasons that we are on this club today. Don't you want to share that with others to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I don't think that... Sayori is my favorite too, Softie. I love her. She's my favorite. I chose her, like, when I write the poems, I choose things that she's gonna like. Well, I at least try to choose things I think she'll like. I think Monica is kind of fucked up a little bit, though, to try to force people into doing that. Like, they should have already, like, you know, if they didn't want to do it, they shouldn't have had to do it. I guess. And she's the president, so she should just do it. Thanks, everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh, gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way, Monica. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of this club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh, no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. All right. I'm going to save it here because I don't know how much longer this day is, and I am running out of like a lot of time. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. Whew. And your girl is tired. I got school stuff to do and kids to take care of. But this was a lot of fun. It's getting interesting. It's starting up a little bit slow though. Like it's starting pretty slow. We're already, what, 2.5 hours in, and nothing has really happened. The poems have gotten darker. This is the third day. So the poems have definitely got darker. Hello, kitten. Welcome in. It has gotten a lot darker, but there just hasn't been like a oomph of things. So if you guys want me to do this next Tuesday for another 2 hours or so, maybe we'll get into like the meat. I'll look up how long the game is, so we can just continue this. But yeah, I had a really, really good time with you guys. It was fun reading and talking about cartoons and hanging out with everybody. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Hope to see you guys next Tuesday as well as seeing you guys on Saturday. Me and Adrian will be going live together on Saturday playing Boomin, and we will be playing some Demonologist. So if you guys are interested and you guys want to come and join and see that on Saturday, I hope to see you guys there on YouTube. Oh, awesome, Softy. That's awesome. Thank you so much for subbing. I hope you enjoy. I'm kind of lacking in the uploads lately, but I'm hoping to be able to get back into recording and editing and getting some stuff out there. Thank you guys. I love you guys. See you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.